Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be the cash envelope breakdown and stuffing of my cash envelopes and sinking funds for the third week in the month of March. I wrote out this budget in my weekly budget video, so check that out if you missed it. We are going to be adding quite a bit of money to sinking funds this week thanks to a bonus that my husband received. So let's just go ahead and get started. The first step in this process is I need to figure out how much money I need to take from the bank in order to stuff all my cash envelopes. So for me, I look at my budget and I pull out the money from our envelopes section, our sinking funds, and our extra savings. That all comes out in cash. So the first step is to write out all of these categories and their amounts here on my cash envelope breakdown. This is a worksheet from the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. I have the printable version of this linked down below. That's what I use. I print out the pages on 28-pound paper, punch them with an arc punch, and put them right here into my planner, which is a Happy Planner disc-bound system. So all of that will be linked down below, but for now I'm going to go ahead and write in my categories and their amounts, and then we'll come back and do this breakdown together. So I have gone ahead and written in the categories as well as their amounts, and I added everything up, and we are going to be pulling a whopping $827 out of the bank to be able to stuff these cash envelopes. So now I'm going to break down each of these amounts by denomination so we can figure out what denominations we need. So for my husband's spending, he gets $40. For that, we're going to do 2 20s. My spending is going to be 2 20s as well, and so is gas. So that's that. For eating out, we're going to take 25. That is a 20 and a 5. For miscellaneous, we're going to do a 20 and a 5 as well. For Robert, that's going to be a 20. For Austin, a 20. For our anniversary, it's 29. So we're going to do a 20, a 5, and 4 1s. Campground is $170, so we'll do a $100 bill, a $50 bill, and a $20 bill. For car maintenance, it's $168, so we'll do a $100 bill, a $50, a $10, a $5, and 3 1s. Let's just make sure that's right. So 150, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. Okay, that's accurate. I gotta be real careful here that I don't make a mistake. This is the part of the budgeting process that I always mess up on. So for Christmas, we're gonna do 120. So we'll do a $100 bill and a $20 bill. For the P.O. Box, it's gonna be 30, so a 20 and a 10. Savopoly is going to get 22, so a 20 and 2 1s. Our 52-week savings challenge is going to get a 50. Our card savings challenge is going to get a 20 and 4 1s. And our switch is going to get 4 1s. So that takes care of that. Now we just go down each column and count it up. So for ones, we want 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's 17 ones, and that is a total of $17. Next up is fives. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 5s. for a total of $20. We have 2 10s for a total of $20. A whole lot of 20s. So let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 20s. And my calculator tells me that that is $320. I probably could have figured that out on my own, but that's all right. For 50s, we want 3 for a total of $150, and 3 $100 bills for a total of $300. So now the way that we make sure that that's accurate is we just add up all of these totals. If this total value of bills equals this total here, then that's how I know that I've done everything accurately. So 17 plus 20 plus 20 plus 320 plus 150 plus 300 is 827. So that's accurate. I'm going to transfer all of this onto a sticky note and run to my bank, pull out this $827 in these denominations, and I'll be right back to stuff these envelopes. Okay, friends, well, it has been a couple of days, but I am back to fill all of my cash envelopes for this third week in March. I went to the bank, I pulled out all of the cash. We should have $827 here, so we're going to get this all counted up and separated, and then we're going to stuff these envelopes. So we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 780, 790, 95, 800, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So we have 827. I'm going to get this laid up across the top here. So we have our ones, which we should have 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then we have 5s, which we're supposed to have 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 10s. 1, 2. 16 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3 50s. 1, 2, 3. And 3 $100 bills, which is what we have. So now that I have this all laid out, I'm going to pull in my wallet. This is my Conscious wallet where I keep my cash envelopes, which are from Erica Life Vlogs. They are all empty and ready to be stuffed. So I'm just going to set these here and we're going to start going on down the line. I'll be highlighting as I go. I'm using a mild liner here in the color pink. And we're going to start out with my husband's spending. So he's going to get $40, and that's going to be 2 20s. And I'm just going to set this off to the side for him so that he can put it into his wallet and have his cash for the week. Alright, next up is my spending, which I'm going to put right here in my wallet, and I'm going to do 2 20s as well. And we'll just go ahead and get this stuffed. It takes care of my spending. Next up we have gas, which is also going to get 2 20s. Easy peasy. 1, 2, and that will just be available for me to fill my tank throughout the week then. Oops, get in there. There we go. That takes care of my gas money. Next up I have eating out, which is going to get 25, so we'll put in a 20 and a 5. It's going to go right here into my food envelope. Takes care of eating out. Next up is miscellaneous, which is also going to get a 20 and a 5. And that is going to do it for my cash envelopes. The only envelopes I have left then in my wallet are my debt envelope, where I will put any cash at the end of the week that I have left over to go towards our debt snowball, and our bank envelope. If throughout the week I want to spend in one of my cash categories, but I cannot use cash for whatever reason, I'll swipe my debit card, and then I will just transfer the money from the envelope that it needs to come out of and put it into my bank envelope to make a deposit. So that takes care of my wallet. This is going to go back into my purse. We're going to go ahead and mark this off so I know that I filled it. And next up is my son Robert's gas money. He takes my youngest son to school every morning, so in exchange I help him out with a little bit of gas money. So this 20 I'm going to set off to the side to give to him. And I'm also going to set $20 off to the side for my son Austin, and that's his allowance for the week. So that is all of my cash envelopes stuffed, ready for the week. Now we're going to move on to my accordion folder where I keep all of my sinking funds, and we're going to be adding quite a bit of money to some of our sinking funds today, so that's exciting. I love that we're going to be able to bulk this up a little bit. So I am going to attempt to prevent this from constantly going in and out of focus like it did the last time, so hopefully I am able to do that, and I'm just going to have my accordion folder kind of off to the side here, and we'll pull from it as we go. So the first fund is our anniversary fund, which is going to get $29. So our anniversary fund we have been filling for the past couple of months. We just want to have enough in here to celebrate our anniversary at the end of March. We're just going to have a nice dinner, so right now there's $121 in it. We're adding 29 more for an even $150. That's all we need for a nice dinner. We don't need to get extravagant and splurge and spend a bunch of money. We just want to be able to enjoy each other's company and have a nice meal. So the paycheck date is March 16th. We're adding $29 for a total of $150. So we are going to add a 20, a 5, and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We're going to add that to our fund here. Anytime that I add money or take money away from a fund, I always like to count it just to make sure I haven't made any silly mistakes. I am the queen of silly mistakes, so let's just go ahead and count this up then. Make sure we have 150. So we have 100, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So that is all of the cash that I need to be able to go out with my husband and enjoy a nice meal we will probably go to our favorite little Mexican restaurant. We haven't really decided yet, but regardless, we have the money to do that now. So that's our anniversary fund. All stuffed. Next up, we have our campground fund, which is going to get $170. We have a camper that sits at a campground that we pay an annual fee for. So that's what this money is for, to be able to pay that annual fee once a year in October. According to my card here, we have $430 in there, and we're going to add $170 more today to round it up to an even $600. So we're going to add a 100, a 50, and a 20. There we go. So we have 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 70, 90, 600. We need about $1,400 for our annual campsite fee. That's due in October, so we are well on our way. We also use this fund to pay our campground electric bill whenever that comes in. It's not a super consistent bill. It just comes in whenever it reaches a certain threshold. So we like to have the money on hand, so when that comes up, we don't even have to worry about it. We can just go into our fund and we're good to go. Okay, so that is our campground fund all filled up for the day. Next is car maintenance. Our car maintenance fund is sitting at $232 right now, and we're going to add $168. For a total of $400, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be 100, 50, a 10, a 5, that's 150, 65, 66, 67, 68. I think that's all situated here, so now we'll just count it up. So we have 1, 2, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400. So this car maintenance fund we can just use anytime that we need to maintain our vehicle, whether it is for an oil change or other types of maintenance. It's also our fund for if we have any like major car repairs that we need to take care of. So I like that I was able to bulk that up a little bit. Makes me feel better whenever we have a larger amount of money set aside for that. All right, next up is Christmas. And I am woefully behind on my Christmas fund, so we're going to add $120 to this fund today. And we have only saved $180 so far, so it's going to bring us up to $300, which is better than nothing, but I still would like to add even more to this. I need to stop neglecting this fund because I definitely want to have plenty of money to spoil my kids at Christmas. So we're going to add 120, so a $100 bill and a $20 bill. Okay, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, $8,300. So that takes care of Christmas. And now we're gonna start moving into my savings challenges, which are so much fun. If you are not familiar, I am doing quite a few savings challenges for 2021. So, actually we're not going to skip ahead to my savings challenges just yet. I still have one more sinking fund, which is my P.O. box. I totally would have skipped over that if I hadn't been paying attention, so I'm lucky that I caught it. So my P.O. box fund has $30 in it. I'm going to add $30 more today, and that's going to complete this fund. My P.O. box is up for renewal next month, I believe, so I have all of the cash that I need to be able to renew that. And that way, if at any point in time any of you guys want to send me a card, or if I need to correspond by mail for my business or anything, I can do that. So, and for my business, I mean my YouTube channel. So yeah, so this is 60, 20, 40, 50, $60, fully funded, and that's awesome. So I'm going to put that behind the P.O. Box tab. We'll go ahead and mark this off so I know I filled it. And now we'll move into my savings challenges. So the first one up is Savopoly. My Savopoly fund is currently sitting at $175. And when I did my rolling for the week, I landed on a space worth $22. So that's how much we are going to add to this fund today. So I'll put the date in, plus 22. Is that 197 we should be at? You guys know that my mental math is not all that great, but I think that's accurate. So we're going to add a 20 and 2 ones here. Slip that 20 in with the 20s and the ones, and then we'll count. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, 175, 180, 185, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. So almost $200 saved for Savopoly. I have been doing the savings challenge since the start of the year, just saving, a little bit every single week, and it's built up nicely. This fund, I don't have anything specific in mind for in terms of what I'm saving for. I'm actually considering just throwing this at my debt. You guys know that it is our mission to be credit card debt-free by the end of the year. And lately, I just feel like there is a fire lit under me, and I want to get that done as quickly as possible. So I'm considering using my savings challenge for that. So we'll see. But for now, we'll just put it right back in our little accordion folder and move on to the 52-week savings challenge, which is going to get a 50 today. 52-week savings challenge is another one I've been doing since the start of the year, and we are up to 217 plus 50, so 267, which is exciting. So we're going to add a 50, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. And again, something I'm considering just throwing at my debt. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if I'm going to wait until the end of the year. This 52-week savings challenge, if you save one of the values on one of the squares in the little challenge every week, at the end of the year, you'll have saved $1,000. So I don't know if I want to save up that $1,000 and then throw it at my debt, or if I want to just take it now and send it to my debt. It seems silly if I'm going to use this for debt to hold on to it when I could save myself some money and interest. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What would you do with this money? Would you use it for something fun or frivolous? Would you put it towards debt? Would you wait till the end of the 52 weeks to use it? Just let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions on that. So that's the 52-week savings challenge taken care of for the week. Next up, I have my cards savings challenge, which is a savings challenge that I sort of created for myself. I have more details on that in my March savings challenge video if you're interested. And I do have a free printable that you can get that goes along with that savings challenge, so check that video out if you're interested. I've got $37 in here. So far, this is just a challenge I started at the start of this month. We're going to add 24 more today, though, so it's going to build up pretty darn quick. 61? Yeah, I think that's going to be 61. I'm telling you guys, I cannot do mental math to save my life. So we're going to add a 20 and 4 ones. $20, $40, $20, $40, $50, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59, $60, $61. All right. So that takes care of that. And the very last thing we are going to fill today is my Nintendo Switch envelope. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark both of these off so that we are done with that. My Switch envelope is getting these last $4 here. And it has 44 in it now, so that'll bring it up to 48. $20, $30, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46, $47, $48. So these bills are all backwards. There we go. Fix that. And now my Nintendo Switch envelope can go back into my accordion folder, and that is it for my envelope stuffing for the week. So we added a ton of money to our sinking funds this week. I'm really, really excited about that. Makes me feel good to know that I have this money in savings for when I need it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please take a minute and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss a video. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every week. I'd love to have you come back, and I'll see you guys then. Bye, friends!